Good morning. Today we are going to learn the new concept of object-oriented programming, that is virtual inheritance. Virtual is a keyword. Virtual is a keyword to be used in inheritance. Okay, while inheriting, we have to use the keyword virtual. Where? To the base classes. To the base classes while inheriting. When we have to use while inheriting, we have to use for the base classes. While inheriting, we have to use the virtual. When it is required, this is called as a diamond problem. Okay, let us see what it is. The diamond problem. Diamond problem. Suppose that the inheritance, there are different types of inheritance. Let's take an example of the diamond problem that is to be represented. So class A is inherited. That is the what kind of it is? Hierarchical inheritance. The class B is derived from A and class C is derived from A. And the D is inherited from B and D is inherited from C. So it represents like a diamond. It represents like a diamond. This is called as the diamond problem in inheritance. Assume that here, the example here, let's consider an example where the class A contains the variable x and it is initialized with 0. Okay. It will in B now. It will inherit in B. The x copy is present in B, that is x value is equal to 0. Again, it's inherited to C. X copy is again becomes to 10. Now, D is going to inherit from B and D is going to inherit from a C. Now, which copy of X to be retained? That is the confusion. Which copy of X to be retained? To retain. Which copy of X to retain? So that ambiguity is resolved. Ambiguity is resolved by using virtual keywords. Let us see how to write it, and you are clear what is the diamond problem here. So how are we going to do? Let's take an example. First, with a syntax, we will go. Syntax is, first take a syntax, then we'll go with the example. Syntax for virtual inheritance. Class base, here visibility mode, data type, member function. Data type, data members. Data type, variable names. Okay. Variables, a number of variables. Similarly, visibility mode, return type of the function, return type, then function name, function and argument. Close with the displays. Now, class derived, where we are going to use the virtual here. Here you are going to use either the keyword first, virtual, you are inheriting, and you are going to write the visibility mode, whatever it may be, the public, private, and protected, then the base case. Then the base case. It contains it's again the visibility mode, its own data type and data member variables are the data members, you call it as. Then again the visibility mode, again the data return type, then member function. So where you are going to write, either you can write the visibility mode first or you can write the virtual keyword first. This is the control. Okay. So which you can resolve ambiguity. Resolve the ambiguity which is present while taking the value from the base class to derived class. Which value to take from base class to a derived class. This is an example. I hope you are clear with the syntax. Syntax says that class base, you are going to have the different data members, close the base class. Then you are deriving now and you are fetching the data from the base class. Whenever you are going to derive from the base class, you are going to write the keyword virtual. What is the use? To resolve ambiguity. The data members and the member functions which are present in the base class to the derived class. So, return one value. The main purpose of this virtuality in inheritance is retaining a single copy. Retaining a single copy of the multiple. You are going to retain single copy so that you can resolve the ambiguity. So let's write the program so that you can understand how it's going to be. So let's take an example. I hope you are clear with the syntax now. Class A, okay, the class A. Then the visibility mode is public. I'm taking the data member as index. Okay, I'm using a constructor here, public. Constructors are to be declared within the public section of the class and they don't have any return type. I'm going to take a default constructor where I'm assigning initializing, that is assigning the value of x equal to 10. Fine. Method if you want you can, otherwise you can display here itself, or I will use one more method called void display where I'm displaying the value of x. See out x is equal to x. Close the display method and close the x. How the inheritance will take place here? The inheritance will take from A to B, B to C, and then C to this is D. Okay, so what's happening here? Here X is there. This is a hierarchical. What type of it is? It's an hierarchical inheritance. If you take this, it's a multi-level. Okay, then if you take this, then it is a multiple. Together, it is hybrid. Multiple together, it is a hybrid. And hence, it has a diamond problem now. It has the diamond problem. That is multiple accessing of the same value. Multiple access of same value. Okay. So now we are going to this one. Here x equal to 10. Again, this is inherited x equal to 10. Here again, it is x equal to 10. Now there is a big question mark for the d, that which x to be taken out. But the multiple copies are coming, so which x to be retained. So let's take with a class. Now B, I'm taking here the visibility mode I have to give as a virtual. Then I'm inheriting this publicly, class B. Okay. Class B. I'm not doing anything over here, just public. I'm taking with the x value. Okay, fine. This much is enough for me. Then class C. Then again, I'm taking virtually public from where I'm inheriting. C is also inheriting to class E. Okay, and this is also close. Now I'm taking class D, which is going to inherit. It's a multiple. The virtual, public. Which class is there now? For base classes for this is B, comma. You can write either the visibility mode first, the keyword later, or keyword first and visibility mode first. There is no error in that. Okay. Then the data member, again you are calling for the C out here. So here X value will be there. You can display here. C, I will take the method or directly you can go with, that is wide display. We will take either public, private or whatever it is. It will come that display C out X is equal to this. If no visibility mode is given, that is by default private in nature. Okay. So close with the X. Now this is the class which has been taken now. Now let's create the object for the class. To whom we have to create an object. Note, always remember that in inheritance, the derived classes we are going to create an object. For derived class, need to create the object. Need to create an object. Okay. For the derived classes, we have to create the object. So int main, we are going to create the object. Object for D is the class and you have created object. Now let's call the method object dot Of course, as soon as the object is created, constructor is invoked. When you press here, object creation, constructors are instantiated automatically. They are invoked directly. So where x is assigned to 10. Now, this is a member function normal, so I have to call using the object dot disp method. So what it will display? It will display x value is equal to 10. Now, next, one more method is there where you are using object dot display. Now it is from class D. This is from class D, and this is from class A, and x value is from this. Okay, from this. So this is the commenting. I can give the comment line for that. So for it is integer, you have to say return 0. So this is the program for the now diamond problem is resolved. So I'm not going to write virtual. Okay, if you are not going to write the keyword virtual, remove this virtual and execute. Okay, if you remove and execute, it will tell that there is an ambiguity. There is an ambiguity with respect to x. The question will come as your output. Otherwise, you will get the output x is equal to 10. So this is how the virtualization works in the inheritance. Thank you.